Hello everyone and welcome to this Data Plus tutorial where I show you the drop-down input column. Once again, we are working in the exemplary Qlik app Sales Discovery, and this time we want to assign a priority to our sales position. We think a precedence rating with 3 stages is sufficient for the sales process, and we would like to categorize a sales position into classifications of high, medium, and low priority. Additionally, we want to provide an immediately understandable color schema for the priorities. The traffic light schema is the most commonly used, and it fits perfectly for our use case. So let's begin. The first step is, as always, to create a database column on our management site first before we create the corresponding field in the Qlik app. On the management site, we choose the table that we want to modify and click on the cogwheel on the top right corner to open the edit dialog. Here we choose a name for the column. The name of the column is subject to some restrictions, namely 3 characters or more, all letters in lowercase, and the column name needs to be without any white spaces. This time, a suitable description is priority. After saving the column with OK, we can return to Qlik. This time we start inside the data load editor. Here we generate a new script section and call it priority. Inside the script section, we'd like to create an inline load table to store small pieces of data that we'll consume later inside the dropdown. Please keep in mind that we wanted to display our priority with a clear color schema. Therefore, we need colorful pictures that we store inside the app's content library. Inside the content library, the links will always be accessible for the Qlik app, so it's the most advantageous place to store them. So, one column will be called Icon, where we'll put in the link to the icons, another one for the text, and a third one that we need for the sorting order. Now we can start to upload the colored circles. To do this, we click on the app's name at the top of the page. In the details section of the app, we can change the app's thumbnail and upload additional pictures. Afterwards, we can close the dialog and start to populate our inline load table with the references to the pictures. The icon column will be filled with the file link, which is constructed out of the app's ID, and the file name of the picture itself, including the file names ending in addition to some static parts. Afterwards comes the text column, and we assign high, medium, and low to the corresponding priorities. At last, we determine the sorting order in the column named Position. This inline load that we just created is a preceding load for another transformation in which the position of the priority is being combined with the text value by the means of the dual function. After the scripting, we can click Load Data and re-enter the worksheet. On the worksheet, we open the Properties section of our Data Plus table and add another Data Plus column to it. Our columns type will be the Advanced Dropdown. We will choose the database column Priority, and also inside the expression that creates our dropdown menu. We type in the field name Priority. Now we only get the text values displayed, but our icons are missing. So we tick the checkbox for the additional dropdown information. In the additional expression, we type in the field name Icon. Other settings can remain on default. And now we have our first fully designed dropdown menu for our sales process. Please keep in mind that the sorting order for this dropdown would be alphabetical as a default, which would destroy the well-known traffic light sequence, so the creation of the dual value is in this case mandatory. After we assigned our first priorities to various sales positions, we click the floppy disk to save the assignment, and then we quickly jump to the management site to verify our saved data. Inside the column, we can see that both the text value and the additional value have been saved with a delimiter in between. Thank you for watching. If you don't want to miss any updates regarding the Data Plus suite, please subscribe to our channel.